Okay, let's talk about how to overcome your fears as an HSP. So, this is a really important subject because if we don't understand how to overcome our fears, we're going to stay stuck in life. And it's going to create stagnancy, and we're not going to grow, we're not going to evolve, we're not ever going to enjoy success. Because here's the thing with the fear of failure is that if you're not taking chances in life, if you're not sticking your neck out there, putting yourself into situations where you could get into trouble, you're never going to experience the possibility of things working out with new endeavors. So what happens when you're afraid of failure is you might see an opportunity to try a new thing, maybe try to get a new job, or ask somebody out on a date, or just make plans with a group of friends of yours, organizing an event, whatever it is. It's just something that's outside of your comfort zone, but it's also something that you deep down really want because you know that in the experience of this new thing that your life would become more expansive and more joyful and more fulfilling. I mean, as a career coach, I see it all the time. People that have been stuck in the wrong jobs or careers for years and years and years. People who always wanted to start a business for years and years and years and just never took that chance because, what if things don't work out and what if I fail? You know, it's hard. I get it. I wanted to start a business for over a decade, and it wasn't until I became so desperate to do this thing that I actually started my business. So I waited until life forced me into it. You don't want to wait until desperation becomes the reason you act. I mean, it's it's okay, whatever it takes to get you to act. But I want you guys to get ahead of these things. So whatever situation you're facing right now that feels scary, I'm encouraging you to venture out and create new habits around sticking your neck out there. Because here's the secret to overcoming your fear of failure. It's first understanding that this fear, it's not just going to go away, right? So I can't give you a magic formula to dissolve your fear and then all of a sudden you can just walk through the door and your nervous system is just at peace the whole time. Unfortunately, it just doesn't quite happen that way. So what I want to offer you is encouragement to feel this fear and do it anyways. This is the secret to overcoming all fear. If somebody is really, really interested in changing their career and I make them an invitation to work with me that sounds perfect and they say, wow, this is exactly what I need, thank you so much, and then I let them know what the commitment looks like and that fear kicks in, well, my encouragement is the exact same every single time. Every single person that's ever worked with me and experienced this beautiful career change journey has had to face this fear. They've had to understand their relationship with this fear and understand that in life we have to take these little leaps of faith, sometimes big leaps of faith in this case, but also in the smallest things. We have to take these little leaps of faith where we approach this situation, we feel the fear, and then we kind of hold strong and we do it anyways. We sign up for that program, we ask that person out, we organize this group outing, whatever it is that's got us afraid. We just kind of do it. We're just like, I hope it's okay, and then all of a sudden, you walk through that door and you turn around and you realize, wait, what was I so afraid of? There actually wasn't anything, any real danger those facing me, it was just in my head. It was just this story, this narrative that goes, what if this, and what if that, and what if this? And if you're like me, that will derail you, right? Because fear of failure, it's really about understanding your relationship with worry. HSPs tend to think a lot. We can be in our head a lot. We feel emotions more intensely. Our nervous system becomes dysregulated more easily, so we're more easily prone to anxiety and getting triggered. And so it's with tremendous compassion that I share this message with you, because it's no small task to walk through that door knowing full well that you may likely feel that anxiety and fear of, oh God, I hope everything works out okay. I hope she doesn't reject me. I hope I can pull off this career change. I hope I made a good investment. Those are real experiences. And yes, it is painful. And, me too. I feel these same experiences still in my life on a regular basis. And I'll be honest, some days I'm not up for the task and I just go, you know what? I'm just going to stay in my comfort zone. I'm just going to sit here on the couch and read a book, because the thought of sticking my neck out there right now is just like, I don't want to, right? And there is a time and place for that. We don't always need to be sticking our neck out in life. Sometimes I'll get into modes where I'll just be like doing this over and over and over, and then I'll get a little bit burnt out. So you want to find that sweet spot where you're inviting in a healthy level of challenge. It's important for you to constantly stay in a place of growth in your life. Growth doesn't come easy, but growth is the basis for fulfillment, for expansion, for success. And sorry to break it to you, but growth also requires walking this edge of your comfort zone, where you're right at your comfort zone, you're a little bit beyond it, and you're holding the line, you're holding strong, you're just calling in that courage, because you're calling to mind this thought, this idea that this career change is more important to me than me being in my comfort zone and feeling 100% safe all the time. That is the answer. You have to get clear on your values. What is most important to you? Is it feeling safe all the time at the cost of fulfillment, at the cost of your happiness, at the cost of a successful, happy, thriving life? I don't think so. Because stagnation is the cost. You can stay inside your comfort zone. And again, I fall prey to this myself sometimes too. And then I have to sort of snap myself out of it. And it's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm recording this video, to remind myself, hey, Adam, wake up. Get out of your comfort zone. You've been a little bit too passive lately. It's time to get back out there, right? So give yourself the encouragement to get back out there. Whatever it is, the encouragement, again, is to confront your fear. The worst thing that is likely to happen to you is you encounter this situation, you feel this fear, and then you do the thing, and it works out and immediately goes away. Or you feel this fear, you do that thing, and it doesn't go well, and you go, oh my God, I made a mistake. That was a bad idea. Why did I do that? HSPs, we can have these stress responses, and it's not fun. It's not pleasant. But you will survive. It's not the end of the world. You want to get really good at self-regulating. In these moments, you have to have tools to regulate your nervous system, whether that's breath work or exercise or, meditation, talking to a friend, screaming in a pillow. There's any number of things. We have to get really good at regulating our nervous system to handle the jarring moments of life, because they do happen. But it's okay. We can survive those things. Because they're just mistakes. We don't have to beat ourselves up. We can allow for the occasional, oh my God, why did I do that? Because here's the other thing about failure. Like, that is a situation where we would look at it and go, I failed. That was a failure. I asked the girl out and she kind of laughed at me, or she rejected me, and it really effing hurt. I'm never doing that again. That was a fail. Epic fail. That's not true. That is so not true. Failure is misunderstood. So failure is just the wrong perspective. Failure is failing to understand that you just gained valuable experience. Because we never know exactly how something is going to turn out. So we have to just keep opening these different doors in life. And sometimes we open the door and it's the boogeyman. And other times we open the door and it's great fortune. It's all the things that we hoped it would be. So that is my encouragement to you guys. To overcome your fear of failure, you have to be comfortable with feeling that fear and doing it anyways. Because sometimes you're going to win and it's going to turn out great. And you're going to have this great experience under your belt that's going to encourage you forward. And sometimes you're going to open that door and you're going to slam it shut and be like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. And that's okay too. That's growth. And you can feel really good about the courage that you had to go for it, to try. To attempt that career change, or to start that business, or ask that person out, or organize that group event, whatever it is. These are all amazing, powerful experiences that are expanding you every single time, and it's making you bigger and stronger and more confident. So I could go on, but I'll leave it at that. Face the fear and do it anyways. Guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you are feeling stuck in your career, visit adamhardt.com to learn about my career coaching services. Sign up for my newsletter to receive free tips each week on how to change your career and how to thrive in your career. Thank you so much for watching.